Breaking news, UFC 320 just got announced. Ankalaev versus Pereira 2, the rematch. We knew this was coming. And this is going to be the final nail in the coffin for Alex Pereira. As sad as it is to say, but this is it. It's over. Alex Pereira is going to lose the rematch, and that'll be it for Poatan. I hate admitting that, but it's going to happen. The first fight was such a stinky, boring fight. I'm not super excited, but I do think Pereira's going to get brutally knocked out this time. Brutally knocked out. Ankalaev has him figured out. He knows how he fights. He's been in there with him for 25 minutes. I think he's going to knock him out. I think, maybe at first, in the first fight, he was probably a little gun shy. So for now, I think this is going to be it. We have to get this fight over with. I'm not going to be super hyped for it because I am worried it's going to be another boring fight, but we'll see. Ankalaev's still in his prime, whereas Pereira, he only got older. He has only gotten older since the first fight. So, next fight, co-main event. We all knew this was coming. Dvalishvili versus Sandhagen. This fight has to happen. There's nobody left, really. I mean, what else are they going to do with Dvalishvili? After he beats Sandhagen, hopefully Jan beats Marcus McGee, which I think he will. Then we can do that rematch. But Sandhagen's next. It's going to be another wrestle-fuck situation. Now, Sandhagen does like his knees. He does like throwing knees. He might throw a big knee that can catch Merab. But can you really bet on that? Knees are very, flying knees are very, they're not a guaranteed thing. So that one flying knee he threw against Frankie Edgar could KO everybody. It could KO Merab. But most likely what's going to happen is that he's going to throw a flying knee, Merab's going to see it coming, and then he's just going to grab a hold of his leg, single leg, and then just trip him and take him down. And now Merab likes to do submissions because he's only getting better. So, like I said, with these title fights, we all really know who's going to win. We know that Ankalaev's going to win. We know that Merab's going to win. I'll get to Tom Aspinall in a second, but we all know Tom's going to win too. But the fight that I'm more excited about is Prochazka versus Roundtree Jr. This is a fight that could go either way. Prochazka hasn't lost to anybody that wasn't called Alex Pereira. He's beaten everybody else. He's beaten Jamal Hill. He beat Rakic. He beat Reyes, who, every time Reyes wins now, that win just gets more and more better for Prochazka. Roundtree, though, I don't know. If Prochazka comes in with that good head movement that we saw with Hill, I think Prochazka is going to win. He's just insane. He's a madman. I think he's going to probably beat Roundtree, but I'm not going to count Roundtree out. We're going to see, as the fight gets closer, which person looks to be in the better condition. And then this is for UFC 321. We all knew this one was coming. I made a video about this. Aspinall versus Gane. It wasn't going to happen now that Volkov and Almeida are also scheduled to fight. This has to get done. We have to get Gane out of the way. I'm not excited for Gane. I'm not a big fan of Gane. But how can he win against Aspinall? Is Cyril Gane going to take him to the ground and go for the grappling? No, that's impossible. You can't do that against Aspinall. He's been grappling since he was a little boy with his dad. Cyril Gane is very late to mixed martial arts. He's only made it this far because he's got good genetics, good physique. That's really it. He doesn't have good technique. He crumbled against John Jones, and he's going to crumble against Aspinall. Now, what is it going to be? Is Tom Aspinall going to just take him down and submit him, or is he just going to knock him out like he did Pavlovich, like he did Curtis Blades and all these other guys? Tybura. I think Aspinall's just going to take him down and submit him. I think it's hard to brutally knock out Cyril Gane because Cyril Gane is fast and, his footwork, he likes to bounce up and down. It's going to be hard to catch him, even though fat fuck Walrus Tai Tuivasa caught him for brief second. But I think Aspinall's just going to bully him, submit him, probably throw some sharp, nasty elbows the way that Tybura threw against Deniz. I can see that happening, where he's just like on a crucifix or full mount and just brutal elbows downstairs to Ciryl Gane's face. The only scenario that I can see Ciryl Gane winning is by a fluke, unpredictable head kick KO. And I said that in my last video. That's the only way that he can win. A la Usman versus Edwards 2, something like that. A big giant head kick where Tom just doesn't see it coming and he walks right into it and he's just out cold, staring at the ceiling. And I said with confidence, if that happens, I would eat my dog's shit, because I give Tom Aspinall a 99.99% chance that he wins this fight. A Volkov rematch would be more intriguing. Jailton Almeida would be more intriguing. Fucking Shamil Gaziev would be more intriguing. I give Shamil Gaziev a higher chance of beating Tom Aspinall than Ciryl Gane. I'm not shitting you. And I made a video about that too, by the way. Go watch it. It's earlier down my profile. But yeah, 4 big fights. These are hyped up fights. But the title fights are most likely going to stay within the champions. I don't see any of the challengers winning their title matchups. So yeah, that's all I got for you. This was just announced like an hour ago. Breaking news. So see ya. Peace out.